You know, you know what? There's no way I can really say this without being blunt. It takes a very special kind of stupid to be given a second chance only to immediately, like as in the span of 24 hours, ruin it. What do I mean by this? Well, if you remember my rant yesterday about the finale of The Masked Singer, I told you that for some reason, and it could be just on my TV, maybe it happens for other people, I don't know. But for some reason, the screen on the Fox network kept like staying black. Like sometimes I kept getting messages saying, unable to, broadcast your show or whatever. They didn't actually say it like that, but you get the idea. However, not only did you screw up your second chance, they made it worse. How do you make this worse? Well, with The Masked Singer, I only missed about 20 minutes of that. Again, I missed the second half of the Turtles' performance and the second half of Night Angel's performance. Last night, I tried to watch Celebrity Watch Party, and admittedly, I did come home a little bit later, so, I would have missed maybe 5-10 minutes of it. All right. The screen was completely black, showing the message unable to broadcast the entire hour. So, I did not watch Celebrity Watch Party last night. I did not get to see the likes of JoJo Siwa, Justin Long, the Buck family, the Wozniaks, or Jesse McCartney, who I was really looking forward to see, or the Osbournes, or Raven Simone, and even watch the shows that they were trying to watch. So, yeah. Are you kidding me, Fox? Are you really kidding me? Like, I am a guy who wants to watch your programming, and how can I watch it when you're screwing up like this? Like, if you're losing viewership at all, it ain't us. I can guarantee you it's not us. And when I say us, I mean, the viewer, the consumer of your watchable product, if you will. My point is, we're not the ones at fault here. You're doing something wrong. So, yeah. So much for doing the ongoing series of my thoughts on Celebrity Watch Party. I mean, seriously, someone let me know in the comments if this is happening for you guys too. I really would like to know this. Because, like, if I'm the only one, maybe it is me. But Fox has been having these sorts of problems for decades even. I mean, sometimes it'd be so bad that even though, like, if the screen was faded black, you could still see some, signs and subliminal messaging. Seriously, one time I saw, it looked like shadows walking in the background on the black screen. It was unbelievable. What is going on? Alright. I presume someone's probably going to reach out to me and tell me, I should keep giving Fox a watch because, they actually have given society some really good stuff in terms of entertainment. So, I mean, unfortunately, nothing's really going. I mean, The Masked Singer is over. Literally the one other show that I could potentially be watching watching on Fox is Celebrity Watch Party, and that's only once a week and it's on Thursdays. So, kind of a pretty wide span there. I don't know. I really do find this rather stupid. Because it is. It's incredibly stupid. You know, I wait, Lord knows how long to watch, some shows on Fox, and, I'm unable to watch them. And, some people, and some people in the Fox network are probably wondering, how do we have a drop in viewers? Well, it ain't us. It ain't because your shows are bad, even though some of them are bad. Do I even need to tell you how bad Family Guy is now? Seriously, I think one of the guys I watch on YouTube, his name is Mr. Enter. He does animation type stuff, like, talking about bad cartoons or whatever. Yeah, I talk about good cartoons as well. Recently, he did a top 10 worst cartoons of the 2010s decade. He did in case you're wondering, he did the 2000s, he did the 1990s, and he was actually able to do the 1980s of all things. But, no kidding, for the 2010s, the worst cartoon, the worst animated show, was Family Guy. Now, you're probably wondering, well, Nick, Family Guy premiered in the late 90s, early 2000s, I think. It's somewhere in that area. So, why is it the worst cartoon in the 2010s? Well, it follows some of this criteria. If it is a show that premiered or watched or whatever during the 2010s decade, and there are 13 episodes or more of said show, basically there's at least one season of the show, then it is eligible to be on the list. It's only really eligible if it's, bad. Again, there's lots of animated shows premiered in the 2000s that were good. The 2010s that were good, so, yeah. So, if it was a show that was being watched by the viewing public, has more than 13 episodes, it is possible it could be on his worst of the decade list. Which, Family Guy wasn't just on the worst of the decade list. It was number one. The number one worst cartoon, animated show, or whatever, of the 2010s. Family Guy. Although, keep in mind, I know a lot of people really like Family Guy, and honestly, I feel really bad for harping on this, because I really used to like Family Guy when I was a kid. I really did. I have, the first 3 seasons on DVD. That's how much I like the show. And season 4 on DVD as well. If you're going to watch Family Guy, just stick to, the first... I'll give it 5 seasons. The first 5 seasons of Family Guy, I highly recommend. If nothing else. Because the jokes were fast, quick-witted, great. Now, all of a sudden, Family Guy either appeals to the lowest common denominator, or they do, long-running gags in which, nothing really funny is happening, even though some people might think it's funny and really it's not. It's anti-humor. It's anti-humor. That's what it is. So, yeah, Family Guy. Very, very, very huge fall from grace. I can assure you that. So, with that being said, what did I do last night? Well, for starters, I hung out with my father for a little bit. That was nice. Even though I didn't get to watch Celebrity Watch Party, there were still a few other things I watched. I'm a Food Network guy, and I love watching me some Beat Bobby Flay, so definitely was able to watch that, even though they're only showing nothing but, reruns. But, it's still entertaining. Seriously, one of these days I really should get into talking about, my favorite shows on the Food Network. Or maybe the Food Network as a whole, I don't know. That wouldn't be a bad thing to talk about. Problem with that is, though, Food Network's been around for so long, even though I think I might actually be older than the Food Network. I think so. I really think I might be, older than the Food Network. I don't know. Hold on, let me look it up for a second. Hold on, let's see. Okay. Okay, so, yeah, I am older than the Food Network. Premiered on November 22nd, 1993. So, literally the day after my mom's birthday. And my mom's birthday is November 21st. So, yeah, I am older than the Food Network by about 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. Yeah, that's really cool. What else do I do? Yeah, I watch, catch up on stuff I watch on YouTube as well. I mean, I've been watching Chucky Conroy, and it's funny. Earlier this year, I talked about the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games and how they were going to remake the original, and Chucky Conroy is now playing the remake on his channel. It's actually really fun. Although, personally, if I was ever, I don't really know if I would ever actually get that game. Don't get me wrong, I love the Mystery Dungeon games, but I don't know if getting the remake is necessary. Well, maybe it would be. The thing with this, though, actually, one good thing they did is, you took, originally when you played the Mystery Dungeon game, you took, the personality quiz, and you had no choice of who you were as a Pokemon. Whereas in this game, even if, you get your answer, you can still change your mind. That's really cool. The only other thing who would I be and who would my partner be? Well, to be perfectly honest, according to Chucky Conroy, there are 3 Pokemon that are considered God tier in that game in terms of who you can be as a starter. And they are Skitty, which is what he is on his channel, Cubone, and no surprise here, Pikachu. Honestly, I think I would probably take Pikachu or Cubone. I don't really know. It'd be one of those 2. It would definitely be one of those 2. So, yeah. And then again, who would my partner be? That'd be even bigger quandary because here's the thing. Let's say that for whatever reason you take the personality quiz and you're like Charmander, right? If you're a fire type starter, whatever, starter you can be that's also fire type is not an option for a partner. So, Cyndaquil, Torchic, bye-bye. And let's say you're Squirtle, Totodile, Mudkip, bye-bye. Bulbasaur, Trico, Chikorita, bye-bye. That can be the same thing. Another really cool thing they did, though, is some of the starters were actually gender-locked. Yeah, put it this way, I mentioned that Chucky Conroy is a Skitty in that game. Here's the thing. In the original, you could only be Skitty if you were a girl. They actually asked if you're a boy or a girl. And in this game, you can be a guy and be a Skitty. Which is cool. But honestly, I'd still rather be either Pikachu or Cubone. Probably Pikachu just because, of the long history of being iconic, I guess. But, yeah. That would be... If I knew how to do, LPs, I would totally do that for you guys. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. But again, I have no idea how to, record stuff like that. Nor do I know how to make, commentary or really anything of that matter. But that would be something I would do if, I had, a budget and, a staff of, experts and stuff like that to, help me. If, because let's say I become, big and rich and famous. I gotta have some people working for me to help me make these videos succeed, Not that I ever actually would get famous doing this, but, let's just say that for whatever reason it happens. Again, purely hypothetical. Yeah, I would hire a staff. I would hire one guy who'd be my all expert on all things Pokemon that, as big of a fan as I am, I still don't understand. Ooh. What if I can somehow hire Chucky Conroy? That'd be... No, that wouldn't work. He's a busy guy. Busy making videos. Me to watch. So, yeah. What do you know? Talking about Pokemon really does make me feel better. I am surprisingly okay with that. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. Click on the icon, subscribe button. Follow me on social media. I'm in several places like Instagram and Facebook. Check me out there. I'm also on Twitter. I'm very humbled I made this video for all of you guys who watch and enjoy today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Oh yeah, right. I forgot to say, happy Friday, everybody. I get to have readers today. That's going to be really cool. If you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. I'll always have your back. I forgot to say I'm hopeful. I'm very humbled in this video for all of you guys who watch the show for today. I'm hopefully have a wonderful Friday. Got it. And remember, if you guys want to talk and chat, I'm always going to be here. I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. And I just realized I just said that thing twice. Man, I'm rambling on too long. Have a nice morning.